bullets coming out my ladder to your top. Took your shit while you was off that straight drop. Piss yourself while you was begging me to stop. I wonder how much can I get from that watch.
Yes. Mirche is from a different dad, and then Steven is from a different dad, yes.
Oh, man, no, it doesn't matter which dad, which mom, everyone has a mom and a dad.
Yeah, they do.
Doesn't matter, everyone knows that I'm born to a mom and a dad. Oh my goodness, okay,
What's going on underneath now?
It's a train. It's a train.
Oh, it's a train?
yourself safe.
No problem, yes,
Wherever
absolutely.
you are, take care.
Sure.
Today is the 4th. Y'all have already seen by now. The new video is up. I got a show today. Paint Detroit with Generosity exhibit. So all the paintings we did during the summer job from, what, 2 vlogs ago? And before that, gonna be here. Before they go to the nonprofits. Shit kinda snuck up on me. I thought it was tomorrow. But I got another show on Saturday. This one is mine. What the fuck is this on my fucking painting? Have people been coming through?
Came because we invited them because they were either a nonprofit or they're whatever, and then you know, like some of the people who just like work here or work out here have been.
Oh, they got a gym here?
Yeah, it's a gym. Yeah, so they have.
That big glossy. He used my gloss for that one.
Can you stand right there, buddy?
Yeah, hold on.
I like that one too.
I already showed mine, but just to refresh y'all. Yeah, this one. It's not how I wanted it to turn out, but didn't have that much time. This one is by Ethan. He did the back cover to my album, Baja Fine. I did this one. Recurring character theme of my work. Steady arting.
Hey, wait, I know that.
Alright. I did this one. For Ecos, I need to get a list of these. And this one, Arts and Scraps. Tuning in on Roast and Review. They're gonna be playing my music and roasting it and reviewing it tonight on the show. So I'm just tuning into the live stream, waiting for that. And you know, what the fuck?
Struggling to get the notes. That nigga throat is straining. Theme song on this
I'm very upset with this one.
I think it sounds like a fat ass Japanese dude.
I feel like we played him yesterday, and I think that was my foot because I'm gonna give the same review. It was terrible. So curious to what this song is gonna be. Firstborn Art.
Nonsense. This your type of shit, I can tell already. Nonsense ain't even in here. What the fuck you doing? Somebody hit Nonsense up, tell him get his ass here.
My swagger.
What is it?
Yeah, I'm telling you. Nonsense is bringing all the nerd rap out in this bitch.
Cristo, my swagger.
His jacket got spray paint stains on it. In an orderly fashion.
Is this a song?
I'm hungry, but I'm not.
Some witchcraft
My mind
shit.
is all I got.
Is that?
I'm not trying to take your spot. It's enough room for everybody. I'm just a soul in this body. I don't worship nobody. Had a dream about some Molly. The end is near, well probably. Eat your words, throw it up, I clean it up. Put mushroom dust in a blunt. I'm actually doing yoga to machine gun. Your parents trick, you can't have no fun.
What is this?
Before it pass you up. Why everybody got me fucked up.
You got me fucked
kids
up.
Go to school. Ain't put in a genre so it say blues. Life's a bitch, but she's
Emojify
my
this.
muse.
How did you do this video? Why would you do this video? How did he do? Why? Why?
I just want to know.
I need emojifying. I need emojifying like now. I need emojifying now.
I want to know what drug he was on. But
he
that ain't
said
all.
Molly.
That ain't all, bro.
He said
I need
Molly.
to know the combination of drugs you was on to think that was fire.
I don't know. Bruh, I'm...
To the fuck shade, because these niggas kicking that shit all over the place.
Yeah. Bro, I don't know, man. I'm pretty fucking upset. Are you upset about that song? Why would you do this video? How did he do? Why?
Talking about voodoo music.
I just want to know. I need emojifying. I need emojifying now. I need emojifying now.
I want to know what drug he was on. Nah, but
Yeah,
that
he said
ain't
Molly.
all. That ain't all, bro.
He said
I need
Molly.
to know the combination of drugs you was on to think that was fire.
I don't know. Bruh, I'm...
To the fuck shade, because these niggas kicking that shit all over the place.
Yeah. Bro, I don't know, man. I'm pretty fucking upset. Are you upset about that song? I'm pretty upset. So if you're new to the show, this is the Roast and Review Show. This is where artists submit music. I'm going to review it. I'm Stallion over here.
I'm going to roast
He's
it.
going to roast it. What we need you guys to do is please make sure that you share. Oh, man, someone put a trash can.
Hell fucking no.
Mic technique.
I'm reading the comments from the Facebook Live.
You ain't no artist. You ain't. It's not like you sing some shit. You don't sing to me.
What the fuck would I sing to you? Why would I be singing to a 5'4" white man at any time? For what?
But yeah, anyway.
You want to feel pretty?
That was funny.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm not.
Nigga said voodoo music.
Sing right now.
No, I'm not.
All right, Shaq in the building. You're not gonna sing.
But Working on this shit.
You gotta act as if.
If he was, I would pipe up.
Somehow.
But he's not.
Oh, and I've been doing Inktober.
Find time for your little phone text that you got going on.
I'm trying to get Daniel.
Let me turn these niggas down. Off. I don't know if they gonna click on another song. I guess they just do one. Yeah, this was day 1. Day 2. Day 3, this is me. Based off my goddamn melancholy song. Day 4, Spell. And day 5, El Chupacabra. Based off the Z Looper song. Let me move this damn lighter. Making more progress on this piece. I'm gonna take a shower, get in the bed because it's 5 in the morning and I have an event tomorrow around 5 p.m. The West End Alley Party. I'm about to show y'all the fucking flyer for it. Yeah, so it's like in Hazel Park. Another little suburb something thingy in Michigan. This dude who did the cover, the back cover for my tape, Vibraphone. It's kind of looking like my style, isn't it? Set up. I like it. These.
How you doing?
Good.
Yeah, I'm Steve.
I think we met before.
We did. We met at ARTTOBER, didn't we?
Yeah. Or.
Were you out by the?
Yeah. Or Tangent or something.
You did the Satori Circus book. That's smart.
I did. Unfortunately.
Yeah. I retain it.
No, I mean, I don't want it.
No water.
That's dope.
Yeah.
She looks different when it's shaped like I didn't.
Yeah, I know that.
If you don't see it today, it's going to be up the entire month.
Oh, nice.
Hopefully you have fun.
That's way more live than this dude. I got some work down there in the next garage. Oh, yeah. Alright.
So I figure it was about 6-7 weeks ago towards the end of the day, right?
No, it was like a rummage sale.
Okay.
At the old Miami.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I had bought this.
Well, I'm here with more.
Our fucking friend lost it. Bought it. It was cool. These yours? How much?
$1 each or 6 for $5.
Okay. Damn, I wish I would have got here earlier. Silhouette. Spending a lot of time looking at my silhouette. Yeah, go check out that Manifest produced by Zig Ozo, Off Duty Rough Magician. But I'm packing up. Loud as fuck in here. On my way to this event at Fresh Cut Flowers, Fresh Cut Farm, whatever the fuck. I'm just be setting up my artwork. Had did a portrait of this lady before. And, that was last year though, and like took her some artwork. Cause she had like gave me too much money, so I just gave her a piece to compensate for the change or whatever. I think that's my grandmother right there. But yeah, here at the thingy, Majiga. Her tree had a fungal infection, so everybody got to write get well soon things. And I wrote.
I'm so nervous to do a thing.
I ain't gonna do you wrong.
I am here to see what I will look like.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Healing
if we could all
ceremony
just
for
like
the
maybe
tree.
just stick our hands out and just like, you know, concentrate positive thoughts towards Grandmother Elm Tree, loving, healing thoughts and affirmations. Grandmother Elm Tree, we thank you for all that you offer, for the wonder that you offer, for being a representative of the power of nature, and for just standing and being so strong and probably being older than this house, but we send you love and healing, and we use you as an example and a reminder to always be strong, and with strength comes many blessings. Bless you, Grandmother Elm Tree. Thank you.
Ashe.
Ashe.
Next up, we got Firstborn Art. Let's get it. DJ Ghost be like, hold up. Yeah, man, this what the fuck I'm working on. I gotta use my damn phone, like, cause the lighting is bad up here. Almost done with it. Well, with the background. Well, I am almost done with it. To get how I want it to look. I just added another name to my email list. Just working on this. I got not a show, it's like a little, well, the Breakfast Club gonna be doing like a little showing in the DIE tomorrow, but it's not gonna be the actual artwork. It's gonna be the slideshow, and I got a piece in it. Show y'all right quick. Piece actually broke. I don't know if I showed y'all the broke piece, but yeah, I think I did. The Life for Life piece. And I updated the link for the Crystal Trinity Negro League Gangsters tape. Right there. And it's a bit LY one. Cause Instagram on some bullshit. Like they won't even let me post the link to Vajra found in my bio. Cause it's a bit LY. So I'ma just make a new one. I'm about to do that shit right now. Cause that shit's some bullshit. How you doing?
How are you?
Good.
I love the piece that you have on this.
Oh yeah, you saw it?
Yeah, they sent out the slideshow.
Oh yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah, it's actually broke.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
a real thing.
Yeah. I'ma redo it on wood. That was on drywall, so it's not as durable. It's like real fragile.
That's a good idea.
When I worked for John Conyers, Rosa Parks worked in the office, and we, got the chance to talk on many occasions. So to see this unveiled was not only a treasure, but it's special. Not because it's just the first black image in the rotunda. There is a bust of Martin Luther King down in the visitor side of the rotunda, and then the entering part of the rotunda of the U.S. Capitol. But if you notice all of the other statues, that one was raised higher. On the unveiling, it wasn't. It was on the floor. It is raised a little higher now when you go to visit it. And had the privilege also of being able to take a picture side by side with the president. But on that given day, the Marine Corps, which is the Marines that sing, sung so good that President Obama had them sing another song. So we have that on video as a extra special moment because he's standing there, clapping and jumping. So it's these moments like
3 major mediums: sculpture, photography, and painting. But I also like to work in collage and other mediums as well. This particular piece was created in 2016. Shortly after I joined the Breakfast Club. And it was a very spontaneous piece. I was in my basement, and it was just a spontaneous piece. I had no inclination as to where I would start or what I was going to do, but I just start painting. And when I finished, I really did like it, and I keep trying to reproduce it, and I just can't seem to do it no more. But I really do like this. It's on a kind of a grid format. But it may not strike you so well, you know, if you're sitting at a distance, but you have to be invited into this piece. And upon close examination, you will find that there's many intricate things going on inside this piece. You may see what appears to be figures communicating with each other, walking down pathways. If you turn it upside down, there seems to be a African warrior with some type of a girded outfit.
My thing. And this painting is done in pastel on board, and is actually in a private collection owned by Robbie Best's daughter, who is the dentist. And she's in her dentist's office right now. She said she gets lots of compliments on it.
That's very beautiful.
I did not know you painted.
Robbie Best, Ronald Jacobs Jr., and Rosemary Summers. We have about just 3 more pieces out.
Hello, everybody. It's so good to be with you this evening. And I just want to say it's a wonderful time to be an artist in the D. And I just want to thank the Breakfast Club for our opportunity. I know we all feel that way. A lot of us wouldn't have the opportunity to talk about our work and show our work without this group. This particular work is done in oil paint on canvas board, and it has lots of layers. I generally start out pouring paint on the board, and then I go from there. And you know, if you work with oil, you have to let it dry. So it's labor intensive because you have to wait a while. But this piece is called
New shit. I had to pause the music because I'm pretty sure it's copywritten. I need to keep my camera charged. Like, after I turn this off, I'm gonna go charge it. That's gonna be my new goal. These the last 2 I put on. I'm gonna color them purple, mostly purple and blues. Put some highlighter marker through there, you know, just to give it some excitement when you got a different type of light bulb, or it's light turned off when it's hung up in your house. I'm not sure what I'm gonna name this, but it's about getting out of the matrix and finding your purpose, getting your head out the clouds, getting past the doubting. You know, your mouth, your tongue, it's powerful. It's an Andrika symbol. I actually had painted that during the summer jobs. This was like one of the rough draft, the only one. I don't know one. You never know, watching your talent, getting off the couch, you know, stop being lazy. The DIA thing went good. I don't know if anybody got any pictures of me while I was up there. But either way, yeah. Can't even see it, but I'm dropping off this piece. To the sky covered and getting ready to head off for this show. Detroit Variety Show. Gonna do some songs. Open mic thingy. Should have cold under the red light. Down here. fire.
Feel free to try whatever on, you know? But yeah, that piece with all the fucking velvet and then like the wool on here is crazy.
Different type of texture.
Suede too.
Oh yeah.
How's it going? Awesome.
I like that.
You guys are just rocking. Oh yeah.
For real.
Thank you. Congratulations. Yeah. Feels so good to finally have our space open. We've been over the past few months. Hey, I know it's like a different
They got books. Damn, you can see the texture on that shit. You performing? Yes, sir. What you doing? You know how long we get? You know how long we get?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first official Detroit Variety Show. Thank you guys for coming. I want to officially introduce our first act to the stage. A very dear friend of mine and a very talented musician. Please welcome James McLovin.
Woo! Yeah!
What if I die here? Who will be my role model? Now my role model is gone. Fuck that down the alley this summer. Holy, holy, middle of that face, girl. All along, there was this
check, check. All right, hello y'all. My name is Firstborn Art. I'm gonna perform some of my songs for y'all. Off my new tape, Vajra Fountain. You can get it at bit.ly/FB88VF. So this first song is called Our Star Lifestyle. So without further ado, you can follow me on Instagram at firstborn.art. Follow me on Twitter, firstborn.art. Our star lifestyle, I know that I'ma make it. See it coming to me, I done did enough waiting. I ain't got no reason to be scared of the changes. 15, got kicked out my mama's basement. Got baptized, but I didn't need saving. Recurrent theme in my life is being patient. Recurrent theme in my life is being bold. Working on my human blood, first come the soul. Still ain't got my keys back from heart and soul. Some told me not to hope, just to know.
What the fuck is going on? Hey, bring it on over here. Let's listen to some fucking jokes, motherfuckers. Motherfuckers wanna be over there by the liquor, you see. Well, you can't trust no fucking lush. Look at her cup. My God, how much are you drinking? I'm supposed to be doing comedy. You can't walk past me. I'm gonna just roast you. How are y'all doing tonight? How are y'all doing?
Good.
I can really care less how y'all doing. I'm trying to do stand-up and I'm really nervous. I'm really insecure about myself. I have a lot of insecurities. Thanks to my mom. If you haven't noticed, I'm dark-skinned. And yeah, I guess my mom didn't think that I would know that growing up. So she would be like, oh, you never could be sexy or cute, but you could always be handsome if you do these three things. Brush your hair, brush your teeth, and put lotion on. And so it's like, if I do normal things that normal people do, then I could just be halfway decent. You know, everybody brushes their fucking teeth. No one goes out, well, I don't know, okay. That one didn't go. I thought it was gonna work a little bit better than that. The energy here is a little bit different. Different than a comedy club. Everybody's on some different shit. Like, I feel like this room had to be done on acid, for sure. Like, I feel like I should be in this bitch on shrooms right now, instead of off weed. I'm not high enough right now. There's a lot of interesting things on the fucking wall. Like, this is really cool right here. I could never think to do anything like this. If I had a tenth of the artistry, or whatever the fuck the word is, I'd probably be better off doing things other than this open mic. I'd probably be doing something really cool, like opening up a lounge, an art gallery. So, we're here. I'm trying to get it out. I really make jokes for all types of people, you know? Humans are really trash. I'm probably like one of the worst type of people, except for like Bill Cosby and Kanye West. Like, I'm like the lower tier type of worst person. Like, my bitch just left me. And the casualness in which I call girls bitches is probably tell you how I treat my hoes. That shit worked, oh fuck. I finally got some laughs, that was pretty cool. Yeah, my dad is a real cool guy. He gave really horrible advice. Like, alright, so I'm in my early 30s and I brought in social media. So our first one was MySpace. So I'd be in the basement looking at all the women on MySpace. I'd be scrolling down and I'll ask my dad, like, what type of things should I say to him? And so my dad's advice would be like, just tell them to, ask them if they can suck your dick. And like, I knew at 16 that wasn't the right advice. I would look at him like, okay. And so then I would just get on my phone and text my other cousins' dads and be like, you know, what should I say? And they'll give me the right advice. My dad always gave me trash advice all the fucking time. All the fucking time. He told me not to do this, so that probably is not trash advice if I should listen to him. Don't don't cough in the microphone is really loud. I just learned that. And you laughed, that was cool. Yeah. This is a good night, man. Y'all having fun tonight? Shit.
Yeah.
Y'all not really in a good vibe. I mean, y'all like fucking high or something. Everybody super cool. Huh? Make you laugh. He fucking sucks for even saying something to right now. Alright. So we're gonna try to do this. Every time I tell someone I wanna do comedy, they say one of three things. It's always the same three things. It's like, oh, I think I can do that, but I'm too nervous to get on stage. And it's like, well, then you can't do it, motherfucker, right? Like, if you're too nervous, then how the fuck can you do it? The second thing is, oh, I think I'm funnier than you. No, you're not, bitch. Shut up. And then the third thing is always, tell me a joke. And it's like, I don't want to fucking tell you a joke while I'm trying to make a sandwich. I don't want to tell you a joke. And like, if I told you I was going to be an MMA fighter, would you ask me to drop kick you in the fucking face? Like, I don't think so. So like, just let me live my life, do my comedy. I'm going to try to be great at this shit. Y'all have a good one.
Woo!
Yeah, so I took down my hair last night, so this is the result. But that's not what this clip is about. I'm about to go down to the Scarab Club. It's this little meeting that Mint throwing, talking about getting in the art galleries and exhibits and whatnot. I'm gonna film some clips off my phone because my camera is messed up. It's working, it's just a little piece missing, so it can't hold in the battery. So yeah.
And we don't even do that, for instance. That's actually probably a pretty good idea to do that. Because like I said, with entry thingy, there is a per piece fee that we're
rejected. Well, no, it sounds like it's semantics, but it's not. And most of you already know this, but I'm going to say it anyway. You know, often for juried exhibitions, we will have like, you know, up to like 300 artists submit work. There could be like nearly 1,000 images that the juror has to go through. You see this limitation of size in the gallery. There's only so much that can be chosen. And the jurors often they really anguish over having to cut pieces just because they don't have the room to include them. But that's a very different thing than being rejected. I actually had someone from this last show send me an email accusing me of that somehow I had something to do with her work not being accepted. And I thought, I will not even talk with the juror until after the show is installed and the awards have been selected, because I don't ever, and often jurors when they're trying to cut things down will say, God, help me, and I can't, you know? But you just have to be tough, because that's just the nature of the game, you know? And that's why it's good to sort of expand your view of where you're putting things out there. And then too, often I think we used to do, and I want to, now that we have a new executive director, I want to really promote having these again. We used to have free critiques for artists. And because I mean, some artists, they've never had a critique. If you didn't, I mean, you may be an artist who didn't study in school, you've gone a different direction, so you've never had a critique, or it might be years since you had one. But they're really important. And so, you know, over the years we've offered them for free. We have ones for painting, drawing, and sculpture, and ones for photography. But sometimes just somebody objective, because you're so focused on what you're making that you can't be objective about your own work. Sometimes a suggestion in one way or the other, just a tiny little thing, can change the whole trajectory of where you're going. And that's where it's useful to get together with people whose work you respect, who work in a similar style to yours, and just get together every once in a while, hang out with them, show each other your work, and get some objective feedback from people you respect. One of the things that also that I wanted to get going again, we have our annual photography, is we've over the years had a photography group, and that's one of the things that they did. Once a month they would meet here, they make plans, go on photo shoots together, or they just critique each other's work. And it's really helpful for people. So I'd like to get that going again, and so if you're interested, my cards are there, just shoot me an email and I'll let you know, because I want to really get that going in the next few months again. But, all right, so we have some other questions?
I want to comment about the person who was asking about court galleries and Instagram, because I know like the way they do things nowadays is a lot different. And typically, when I was trying to shoot fashion, I got a like from Kathy Ireland. So after I ran around,
getting rejected or getting in, and every time you enter something or a few pieces, it's a crapshoot. So what happens if, and I had a conversation with another artist about this, and I said, you know, oh, I didn't enter that show because I entered that show, and I thought that if that got in, then I would have to reject that other show. And she said, casually, well, never mind. If you get in, you just decide which one you want to be in. And
see, that makes me crazy.
Right, but as an artist, if you're entering, you may get in and you may not.
Yeah,
and then
but
you
just
may
submit
have
different
lost
things
an
from the same
opportunity.
series, that's the thing. Because it does really hurt your reputation if you, because I don't know.
Yeah, but, her point of view was, why would you,
Let yourself
not take that, why would you cut yourself out of an opportunity when you may not get in to either, one or the other?
And my response would be because you value your reputation as a professional artist.
So there's some differences. In the art fair end of things, it's not unusual for an artist to apply to 3 shows the same weekend. And there's more a give and take, where you've applied to the show, 2 shows may accept you, and some percentage of the people decide to do the shows, the percentage of the people for whatever reason don't decide, so that's kind of expected. With the gallery shows, especially when you're sending a few pieces, there's no reason why you couldn't send pieces to 12 different shows if you have 25 pieces.
Right. Yeah. And the that people need to remember too is, especially in what I just said about how often there are hundreds of artists who submit work and a limited number that'll get in. So for people who submit the same image to a number of different places, if then, they submit the same one to 3 and they get in, they decide which one of the 3, if all accepts, then that means in 2 other shows, someone who might have had work in the show won't have work in the show because that spot was taken by that piece of the juror's mind, And so that's, again, people can do whatever they want, but in my personal point of view is that is a very unprofessional and dishonorable way.
That was my take, but I thought, response, I thought, really?
Yeah.
And I said, that just doesn't seem right. She said, well, why would you, deny any opportunity? And I thought, is that a practice? Do people do that? So
I've seen that very infrequently. I've only seen that twice, but we're not.
Yeah.
Everything that gets chosen for our shows ends up arriving, so it's not something we run into a lot. But if we did, I would question it.
Yeah. Other questions?
A few questions. What about, Grace might have raised this word, what about tacking on a commission for final place? And the gold medal show has up to 3 pieces you can enter. Are there times you just want to enter 1, make sure it gets in there, 2, because they might like the other one?
Yeah, I'll tell you something, I shoot for 3. The gold medal exhibition is our annual member exhibition, and it's got a little bit different criteria from other things. This year, for the first time, I asked the juror to not to select more than one piece from each person, because I'd like for it to be as inclusive as possible. I would never ever presume to tell a juror ever, you have to accept a piece from everyone, because why have a juror then,
Right.
But my feeling would be, for instance, for the gold medal, even if, at most, only one would be chosen. I'd submit 3 because you're increasing your chances of it being something that the juror will select. Because here's another thing with jurors. Often, they don't select what might have been their favorite piece that was submitted, but they don't include it because it didn't sort of fit in with the other works that they selected. So they're thinking at all times, they're not just thinking individual pieces, they're thinking how does this make a cohesive exhibition? And they're thinking of everything from the type of media to the size of the piece to all that kind of thing. So there are so many considerations. So that's why it's disheartening to me when people say, oh, my work was rejected. Of course it's disappointing. It'd be crazy for you not to be disappointed. But it doesn't mean that your work was rejected or that it's not as good as other pieces that may have gotten into the show. But I'd go for 3.
Yeah, and maybe a variety of work.
Yeah,
To kind of
and you know another thing, I know this doesn't have anything to do with, well, I guess it does in a way of getting into exhibitions. Often people will tell me that they research the juror to see what their work is like if they're an artist. I'll tell you something, I am very serious about the jurors that are selected for the Scarab Club, and what I'm looking for more than anything is somebody who has a broad appreciation of work, who I know for a fact is not just looking for stuff that looks like theirs. Because it's disingenuous, I think, to act like it's a call for entry that's open to everybody if you hire a juror who you know is probably only going to select work that looks a certain way or fits certain parameters. So I always think just give it your best shot, put your best work out there, and I wouldn't even bother ever researching it.
When a fine-tuned jury shows, and you're submitting more than one piece, is it better to have something that's relatively the same subject matter, or does it going to be anything? Like, with photography, if I'm sending in an image that's landscape, people, and something else, like, is that going to kind of deter what I'm saying?
I would just go with whatever you feel your gut feeling is that is your best work.
And it depends too. We had our biennial all media exhibition this year had a theme, and it was landscapes. So you have to kind of play with what the theme is if there is a theme.
Yeah, right over here.
So I do mainly textiles. So earlier you talked about like vanity framing, but
it's different.
It would be different. So is that like a thing or?
No, what I would do is it's always a good idea to contact the gallery director if there's something particular about your work, if you have a certain way that you want it to be displayed. Always be sure to include a detailed diagram of how you want it hung and all the hardware that's necessary for it. And then if you have any questions, I would just contact them directly and say, obviously this isn't a piece that's going to fit into a magnet frame, and here's my plan for how I'd like to display it.
But having that worked out in advance is a really great idea. Oftentimes people will use a cleat, for instance. Something will run across the top and they'll have a cleat that's nailed into the wall and set right in. But having that worked out in advance is great. And we so happen to have a wonderful art installer who can also lend some advice on how to hang pieces. So.
Okay, right over there.
All right, so say we get in a show, like what do we do now as far as promoting and trying to get people out, things like that, preparing for the night,
Well, I mean, most places have, have on their website, have information, you can send out a link, or they'll have like a Facebook event post, or they'll there are any number of ways you can do it, or actually have postcards for it. So any and all of those things you can do, because you really want to drive we spend a lot of time promoting our shows, which, by the way, we have an opening reception for the photography show on Friday from 5 to 8. So.
Make sure you friend those events, join them, send them to your own circle, social media, and honestly bring your friends and your family to the event itself. That's one of the nice things about having artists come to the openings. They tend to bring their following with them, so I'd recommend that.
Yeah, and that really makes a difference too. I think they recognize if you brought a bunch of people
with you and they're widely interested in the show and you helped create an interesting audience for them, that's gonna be reflected well on you. The other thing that we've done with Mint, we only do about 2 shows a year, but if it makes sense, and I have a show up for about 6 weeks, I encourage our artists and I encourage myself to hold a few little meetings, there, or meet people at the gallery so you can both talk to them about what your projects are you're working on and they can see your work. And because, people show up for the opening, but you will get noticed if you show up a couple other times with people seeing the show on the other days when it's not the opening. So that can be valuable.
Sure, and I think especially for the for-profit galleries, if they think you're promoting heavy, that's going to influence their decision to include you in other projects because that's their income, that's everything. For the nonprofits, it may not be as big of an influencer, but they certainly need that sharing as much.
Yeah, absolutely. Encourage sharing a lot.
So if we have an email list, we should tell the people on our email list the show we're going to be in.
And the thing is, you can either copy the image from the postcard or posting on the website or a link, or you can ask the gallery to send you information. Send you an image that you can use for.
Sometimes what we'll do is we'll have a banner package of different size banners. This fits for Facebook, this fits for different spaces. Sometimes you can contact the gallery and they'll have some of that to share with you, and you can circulate it to your social media networks.
And the more you can do to make sure the gallery is aware that you did that, whether the way you're linking, whatever, the better, because again, that's going to make you a superstar for them.
Yeah. And by the way, this young man is a superstar in that. He does a lot of sharing. He's a Mint alumni. He's very, very good at that.
Thank you.
I think when you share like Instagram or Facebook about your event, just to mention the gallery.
Yeah. Be sure to tag the gallery.
Embed links so that they can have more information.
Right, go ahead.
You guys may be available for a few minutes after the workshop starts?
Sure. Yeah, we'll be around for a few minutes afterwards. Do we have any last? All right, I'm going to open it up to you guys for just 2 minutes. Anybody some of you have got some.
I make my own jacket too.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
In fact,
I should have wore mine because I kind of got this coat on and shit.
like it's got fuck off on there.
Yeah.
So I did this myself. But I like doing stuff like this anyway.
Yeah, I got a custom jean jacket. I should have worn mine. Some Inktober shit. Watching this dude live, he playing people music, so he should be playing my shit soon. I should turn the flash on. Oh, what the hell?
I ain't got no reason to be scared of the changes.
I can't even post in the chat. Facebook blocked me because of the cover.
Recurring theme of my life is being patient. Recurring theme of my life is being bold. Working on my human book, first come the soul. Still ain't got my peace back from art and soul. Someone told me not to hope, just to know. Half-ass work ain't no way to a hole. She hit me in my jaw and bit my collarbone. Love and ownership, I'd rather be alone. Hanging. How I see all these clones. I don't fuck with you just because you know some.
I don't know what this nigga talking about.
But your skills, you got a home. Red dot on your head, red dot next to my piece. So, Brazil, Lakshmi. Working on a mural with Hubert Massey.
Anyway. Still working on this. Hey you guys, Firstborn Art here. I'm here to let you know, don't let your inspiration slip away from you. Don't let your motivation go anywhere. And I'm about to go to this show called the Rising Stars Art Workshop. Starts about in an hour. I got 2 pieces, but 1 easel. So we will figure it out when we get there.
And then I thought about it more, how the city is being revitalized and people are living normal lives here. We've always been living normal lives here, but how we go about our day. And so I painted 2 people on a date. And
Hey, can you hold mine up when I go?
I got you. Recycled trash and everything in the clouds. I love the clouds. I'm a Libra, so I basically live my life in the clouds. And then the second piece I made is called Change. And it's a bank building on Jefferson. And it has a lot of different signs that just represent the different uses of the building. You know, when you drive around and you see a building that one time was a bank, and then it became a dentist office. And then the Day of the Dead painting, I started that 2 years ago, and that was a personal challenge for myself. It's the biggest painting that I've ever done. It's the only painting I've ever completed, and I did it completely off of the top of my head, because my thing is I like colors, and I like for my pictures to be a little bit more creative and out there, so I tried to put as much of that on there as I possibly could. Thank you.
Well, at that same time, this artist that I'm talking about, Mr. Duncan, he was also learning his art and doing a splendid overcast of our outdoor activities in as much as looking at the ceilings and so forth, the waterfalls, looking at the sunrises and so forth. What hit me most is that I too like to do scenery. Today I brought a picture that's over there on that table. I brought flowers. The reason I brought flowers, I thought I'd soften up things. I've been doing a lot of paintings of people because I have a feeling of the spirit, of our human spirit. And then I have a feeling that I need to take and do something that makes me feel that I'm accomplishing something. And in doing so, I've been doing a lot of historical references, and that's to take and have something to look back on. But looking forward, and as you look at that particular picture is an oil on paper. The reason I do paintings of flowers is that sometimes when I do characterizations of people, sometimes I put too much emotion in it and so forth. But that's my style. I enjoy a lot of painting. I enjoy painting. But I want you young people to take and enjoy what you do. Get as much education as you possibly can. Go to different museums, go to different galleries. We are lucky here in Detroit because we do have a lot of galleries, and they're all available from the east side, the west side, and north side, and then in the wider community. So every opportunity you have to do that. I understand that some of you people have been going to the Breakfast Club and showing your art there. That is a splendid opportunity for you to talk to people and have people that are going to be collectors. that are art collectors. And then one day, your piece will be in their homes. So I wish you the best. I just want to say thank you for your time. Maybe I rambled a little bit, maybe I talked a little bit too much, but I enjoyed this. And I wanted to tell you that the National Conference of Artists, as I said, I have some pamphlets over there. Once a month, we meet once a month on the first Saturday of the month. And in doing that operation, you have an opportunity to listen to various people talk on art. You have an opportunity to show your art. You can come there with your portfolio, give an example of what you do, and people will give you a small critique which will help you. And I want you to do that if you have an opportunity to do it. Thank you so much, everyone.
Can I get a picture with you? Because you know you're my hero.
Well, I'm glad.
Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming.
So, and she's right, Sharon is right, because you're right, this is why we're here. These are the activities, these are the events that you need to go to more. There are lots of free art stuff out there. I get a text every day from James Dozier, who's part of the Breakfast Club, telling me about events in the city. Some are free, some cost, but I'm telling you, there's a lot of stuff that's free. There's a lot of galleries openings every weekend. Guess what? They're mostly free and they serve their food. So if you need your wine, go. But also that's another way to network and connect with other people. You've got to do that. You've got to connect, you've got to network. I mean, that's the whole point of us being here today. Sharon asked me and I said, okay. No problem. What you want me to do, what you want me to say, what time needs to be there, I'm supposed to look. We went through it all. We had the program, so why not going on so late? They're going to be tired, they're going to be ready to go. But yes, these are the things that you need to do. You need to get engaged all the time. The grants, okay, if everybody just went to high school, you know how to write a paper. That's all a grant is. Isn't that right, Ms. Lofton? Who's an English teacher? Now, if you need somebody to check your diction, check your spelling, your spell check, get Graham on the computer. It does that all for you. Or ask a friend. We all got friends. We all have friends. If you have a parent that's there to help you, they'll help you too. That's what they're there for. Ask them. Grandparents, somebody else that has the eyes to see your vision. And that's what you want to do, because you're just trying to, share your vision with somebody else. Okay, yes ma'am, I know you have a question too. Or say.
Those young people in the area, how do I find out about the grant? I mean, I didn't know.
You can go online.
So
it is that simple.
Okay.
You can ask about art grants.
Well, no, she's talking about all this stuff, and these other people, they're sending them in, their opportunities here. And I'm thinking, I didn't know DTE wanted to.
Okay, they're all right here. And I'm telling you, DGC, look it up. Bill, look it up. SCORE. All those groups have websites and connections that will get you connected to something else. They have the classes to teach you. However, that's some of that cost, as I said before. But there's plenty of free stuff out there too. There's lots of websites that can get you on, even legislative websites that will tell you about the different art grants and programs that are going on in the city and in our country. So you can find out about them and you can write and do that. Yeah, absolutely. And don't be afraid. And some of them don't have to be that big. Some of them are a few $1,000s, some are $1,000, some are $25,000. Kresge, some of those big ones you can live off of. And trust me, some of those people do. I ain't mad at them. Because Walter, I think you said it's a job.
Yeah.
You can make this a career. And I never thought I would be making 6 figures from where I was to be making under poverty level. I still dress good. I still got my own stuff. I still got friends, I got family, and I'm still working on making that next 6 figures. Because if I don't keep that as my eyes on the prize, where am I going to be? I'm at the point I can collect, Social Security, but I'm like, okay, we can work a little bit longer. We can push this a little bit harder. Because every day an opportunity is walking in my door. Because all I can say is, okay, thank you, Jesus. Oh, okay. One more tag, you know, okay, we can do this. Absolutely. Thank you.
Everyone's gonna be fucking late anyway, so you know what does it matter anymore? Everyone's late. It's over.
Down here at the show.
I'll take late over not showing up at all at this point.
Yeah, seriously.
What's this, a wine?
What?
It's a wine?
I'm sorry.
This a wine?
Oh, it's a hard cider.
You made it?
No, I just bought this.
Oh,
to
I'm
drink.
finna say.
Because I made that.
I ain't bring no lights.
Huh?
I ain't bring no lights.
No? Half of mine are broken.
Where you get your stickers made at?
Rocketmonkey.com.
Rocket? I think I heard it.
I think I have like a business card of theirs if you want to check them out. They are very cool. I just don't have the rocketmonkey.com down there at the bottom.
Who lights are those?
Just right here when I go.
Them two?
This one's mine.
Back there?
This side, that was there.
That's
Oh, I forgot my tree. I knew I was forgetting something.
You forgot your weed?
Tree.
Weed?
No.
Oh.
Maybe we can also plan that away. I have a feeling a lot of people are
Yeah. Thank you. the time lapses and the music videos and vlogs gonna kind of be affected temporarily because my camera is messed up. The back part, the bottom part that hold the charger in. So until I find some tape or a way to nigger rig it, you know, I'ma just be off the phone. Anyway, shit, before I close the vlog out, go check out the new video, No Splits, produced by KEENANZA. It's the first song I did with this dude. Listen with speakers.
Bullets coming out my ladder to your top. Took your shit while you was off that straight drop. Piss yourself while you was begging me to stop. I wonder.
Yeah, man.